Hi, I'm Ceej from the Puma podcast team. If you like listening to this show and others created by our team, you can help us keep making them through our Puma Patak tip jar. Our goal is to get 100 of you, our friends, to make a contribution and show your support for the journalism and storytelling that we do. We're happy to keep making shows that you can listen to for free, but making them isn't free. So we appreciate any support you send our way. All you need to do is to go to pumapodcast.com where you'll find a link to the Pumapatak tip jar. Hi, I'm Ceej Tantengco, head of partnerships for Puma Podcast and host of our sports podcast, Go Hard Girls. It's been an eventful year for women in sports. The Filipinas, Alex Ayala, Gilas Filipinas women. Women are breaking barriers and setting new records. Sometimes, I feel like women in sports are on the path to getting the recognition, opportunities, and support they deserve. But at the same time, it's also been a sad year because we also keep hearing about the same problems. For the past 6 years that I've been a sports reporter, I've been speaking on TV and in different public discussions about gender inequality and violence against women in the sports world. These have been organized mostly by women's groups, and most of our attendees have been women who are looking for a safe space to talk about the challenges they face. I'm glad to be there for them, and it's important that we have those discussions. But maybe I've been spending all my time talking to women and not enough time talking to men. So allow me to take this opportunity to talk to the guys out there. This is my love letter to you. You probably didn't get into sports expecting to have to make a stand against violence against women, or perhaps any issue at all. You got into sports the way most kids do. Napanood mo sa TV, in-enroll ka ni mommy and daddy sa sports camps, o magaling ka sa PE, tapos nautusang sumali sa intrams. You love the game. Sports feels like an escape from the real world. Problems at home, that hard exam at school, this recession we're in, none of that matters when you step on the floor with your friends and teammates. None of that matters when you watch a UAAP or PBA game and all you can think about is cheering for your favorite team and players. Baka nga may picture ka kasama nila. Uy! Si Idol! So, I get it. It's difficult to fall in love with an athlete's career and follow them from college to the pros, and then have to grapple with the reality that they aren't who you thought they were, that you don't agree with what they've done, that a part of you felt betrayed. Para saan yung pa-picture? Yung pagpila para sa autograph, yung pag-comment mo ng couple goals sa picture niya at ng girlfriend niya na sinasaktan pala niya. How do you reconcile na ang galing nila? Idol mo yung game nila pero alam mo sa sarili mo, may mali. It's not just you. It's the culture. Isipin mo team mo nung high school. Meron diyang player na mayabang, late, hindi maayos katrabaho o ano, naisip mo na. Pero nakaline up pa rin kasi kailangan yung manalo sa liga. This is just a small example of a bigger pattern. One that only gets worse as the athletes get older and they realize just how much people will let them get away with. It makes bad people worse. It makes good people tolerate bad behavior. And this is why girls ask me, why are certain PBA players who are accused of domestic violence still on the billboards? Parents ask me, Will my daughter be safe if she continues to pursue sports? At ayokong sabihin, wala, ganito lang talaga. I want to say yes, she will be safe. I know this for a fact because there are good men in sports who message me privately to empathize whenever a new case is reported. Because of the athletes who have approached me in the dugout and said, if anyone tries to hurt you, tell me. Because of the coaches who shake their heads and mutter, di ko alam bakit hinahayaan nila yan. I know they have women in their life who they genuinely love. And I know they don't talk about these feelings with other guys. Thank you anyway. And I hope that you will do more in 2023. That you won't just message me privately, but start messaging other guys. That you won't just offer to protect me, but call out your teammates' behavior before they hurt anyone else. Yung ikaw na mismo, hindi mo hahayaan yan. If you really love sports, you'd want it to be bigger than what happens on the court, right? Tignan niyo sina idol. Yung totoong idol, ha? LeBron James took a public stand against police violence and is a leading voice against racism in America. Steph Curry is vocal about fighting gender inequality and puts his money where his mouth is. He said, I want our girls to grow up knowing that there are no boundaries that can be placed on their futures, period. Then, match that with a scholarship fund for female athletes and a shoe design for young girls. To add to Steph Curry, I also want our boys to grow up in a sports world that isn't so different from the one we work so hard to build at home. One day, I'd like to have a son, and I hope that by the time he joins a sports team, he won't be put in a position where he learns to tolerate this kind of behavior. That instead, sports for him can be all that we hope it is, all that we thought it was when we were young, a place he can love, period. Because you don't have to choose between supporting a good athlete and supporting a good person. We can still change this culture. We can have both. Again, I'm Ceej Tantengco, Puma Podcast. This episode was produced by myself and edited by Nina Toralba. Listen to Go Hard Girls wherever you get your podcasts. At para sa mga mahilig manood sa YouTube, Puma Podcast na rin po kami doon. Just search Puma Podcast and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for listening.